Hello friends, welcome back. Let's keep going with my trading predictions that I made for nvda and the euro forex pair. Okay, so we had that today is the 20th of February. We had basically for nvda a yellow day, or what counts as a yellow day in my book. Remember guys, this is when the position ends very close or very similar to the starting position. Okay, so that was the case for nvda today. It avoids a full-on correction because with this red circle that you see right here, 20 to 21, I was expecting a correction in one of these days. So we're still now not clear yet. We have the potential of seeing another correction tomorrow. So there's that, the Friday. That could be bad news because I usually like my corrections to happen in between the week. Okay, I don't want them to happen either on Mondays or on Fridays, because that kind of ruins the mood for the next week as well, especially on Monday. That is the worst day. But so far this entire week, if we don't see any correction tomorrow or any pumps, basically this entire week is in a range. You can see right here that the price basically in a complete range. Some days were more volatile than others. Some days were completely flat, like the 18, which was also a potential for this energy, this range energy. But so far, nvda is already very close to the starting position where before the crash on the 27th of January. The crash that, by the way, I predicted, and I also told you it will be very volatile. Okay, you see this pattern right here. We have the green and the red energies sharing that single day, so that always means extreme volatility. Okay, and 90% of the times it's always the case. So for the next week, we have the potential of also seeing a volatile Monday. Okay, we have the same pattern right here that we just saw when I was exploring the 27th, the same pattern. So again guys, if you're new to the channel, whenever you see a day shared by opposite energies, opposite always meaning red and green, it cannot be opposite with red and yellow, or red, green and yellow, only red and green. That always means volatility. So yeah, I think Monday could be more volatile, and I think the next week it's going to be very likely to be the worst week, the most bearish week. That's in my opinion. It could always change, and there are some possible indicators that it could change because we have the 28 on green. So maybe it won't be as bad as maybe with other stocks. So anyways, that's all I have for nvda. Now let's go to the euro pair, the euro chart. Like I see guys, very volatile day as well today for the euro. We see that it basically rises very strongly from the starting position somewhere around here to the current one. We're talking about almost 1%. So this is big for forex. I mean, it's not that big compared to cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin, which you can see easily above 5% on average, but it's still quite a decent pump right here for the euro. Okay, so the euro the whole month of February has been going strong. Okay, going really strong against the dollar. Completely beating expectations from many people, which I was reading about, where basically they say that it was going to be the worst month for euro, and I was also very interested in what could happen, because you have Trump, you have the sanctions, you have the tariffs, you have the NATO stuff going on, so all of that touches Europe as well. So it's going to be very wild what happens right here. But for the next days, I think we're going to see possibly corrections. Okay, it's going to be very likely because we're in a sandwich between both red circles. we have the 21. Okay, so the same pattern of volatility right here. You can see it live on display, full 2020 opposite energies. But for the 21, it's fully on the red, also continuing with this other circle, which also has the 22 on the red. So yeah, the next days are going to be, we're going to see some corrections, almost 100% guaranteed. Now for the 23, 24, it could be the start of the last pump, the last big and major pump the euro could have. It could either happen on the 23 or the 24. I'm way more leaning towards the 24 because there's basically double confirmation for that day. So the 24 is the most likely candidate to see the last real big pump for the euro. There's another possible one on the 27, 28 because it's showing in the green, but in my experience, the last days, it's going to be hard to get them on fully on the green. So maybe they won't be as bad as with other currencies. But on the 26, 27, it's the last also danger zone. So it's going to be very wild, very volatile around the 26 to the 28 especially. Okay, so that's basically all I have, guys. It's basically all I have for today. The next video is going to be possibly one of the last of this prediction round. So if you want to give suggestions as to what other financial predictions you would like to see, just write down in the comments and I'll take notes of which are the most popular ones. Okay, otherwise I'll continue doing whatever I want. So having said that, I just invite you all to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.